So a lot of people out there don't know when it is appropriate to start the home buying process. Well, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you shouldn't wait to talk to a mortgage lender if you want to buy a home. So reason number 1 that you don't want to wait to talk to a lender if you plan to buy a home is to know roughly where your credit score is. So the number 1 thing that all mortgage lenders look at is credit score. That's the very first thing. And then what's on your credit report, right? So why that's important to not wait is because if there's any issues with your credit score or something on your credit report that might be a mistake or shouldn't be there, you want time to be able to fix whatever those issues are. Very common, someone has a collection on their account or something hit their account that they just totally weren't aware of. Someone like me as a mortgage lender can walk you through what's going on with your credit, how much it's affecting your score, and then give you the proper steps to help fix whatever's going on. The issue is bad enough, I can even connect you with a credit expert service that can even do those services for you. So that's why credit is super crucial. Sometimes it just takes time to build back your credit score. And so waiting until the last minute to talk to a lender and have your credit pulled can be the worst thing you can do, because that one little issue that was easy to take care of 6 months ago is going to be really hard to do when you're ready to buy a home and you don't have as much time. So reason number 2 that you want to talk to a lender if you're thinking about buying a home in the next couple years is income. Every single person, however their income works and whatever type of job that they work at. So why this is important is because everybody gets paid in a different way, right? If you're a base salary, if you're a commission person, if you're self-employed or a contractor, all these types of income can affect the types of mortgages that you can qualify for and what amount you qualify for. A really big example is people who are self-employed who use tax returns to file their income to the IRS need to be very, very specific that they're filing their tax returns correctly. If they don't do this, even though they're making a decent amount of money, if they don't file it correctly, they're not going to be able to get a mortgage. It has to be in line with the mortgage guidelines. So what I do is when I talk to someone like that, I advise them on what the underwriter's going to be looking at when they go to file their taxes. So this is important that if it's prior to tax season, this is crucial advice that will allow someone to be able to qualify for a home when it's their time. And number 3, this one might seem obvious, but people need to know how much they need to have for a down payment, right? Just because you see someone online saying that you need to have 20% down to buy a home doesn't mean that you should just take that advice and start saving up every last penny. You might not know that you already have enough money to buy a home right now, but without talking to a lender, you'll never know that, right? So first-time home buyers, you can put as little as 3% down on conventional loans. There's loan programs out there that will cover the down payment, so it's 0% down in some cases. But if you're an experienced buyer, maybe you want to have 10, 15, 20% down before buying a home, but you don't know that until you talk to a mortgage lender and figure out what your savings number needs to be and what you feel comfortable with putting down on your next home. So you guys, if you found this information helpful, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm set up to lend in all 50 states. I'm a mortgage loan originator, and what my role is I talk to you as the client, and I help educate you and help you create a plan to purchase your next home or your first home. A lot of times I do a meeting up front where we go through all of these things on a Zoom call or maybe in person if you're local. And that meeting is essentially everything that you need at that particular time to have the best plan moving forward to help you buy a home.